All right, hello everyone. We are live today, the February 18th, Thursday, February 18th. Thanks very much for joining us. Tonight I will be debuting a brand new song a little later on in the show, but first I'm going to start with some original music for you. Some old stuff, some new stuff, some stuff that has not been released yet, and eventually culminating with the brand new song I got. The song is called Ashes. I've never played it live before. I've barely played it in a performance setting in any way. It's mostly been just quietly nice in here on my writing desk, which is over there, where I work on the tune. But first, I'm going to start off with an old tune for you. This is a song off my first record. This is called Set the Pain Free. You're being eaten alive by the pain inside your heart. Can't be that much room if you've hidden it from the start. You stored it away so you never have to see it again. You lock the door and you swallow the key and you think that this is the end. But now it's so full, the hinges are breaking. You started so strong but your will is shaking. Tell you what you gotta do. Sing a song, sing it loud at the top of your lungs, ahead of the crowd. And if you're out of key, it don't matter to the man that you need to be. Open up the door and set the pain free. Up for someone new, just sing a song to their memory whenever it makes you blue. When the world is hurting and her burden is too strong, make up a happy melody and the world will sing along. 'Cause letting it go will save you the pain of keeping it in and locking it away. I think you know what you gotta do. Sing a song, sing it loud at the top of your lungs, ahead of the crowd. And if you're out of key, it don't matter to the man that you need to be. Open up the door and set the pain free. Everyone's got a song to sing, but don't wait around till the bells start to ring. There is no better time than now. Sing it now. Look inside your heart. Where did all that joy come from? There was nothing but pain in there. Is this what it has become? See, the words that you say is the pain coming out, and the joy coming in is the notes that you shout. You're whole again, so what are you gonna do? Sing a song, sing it loud at the top of your lungs, ahead of the crowd. And if you're out of key, it don't matter to the man that you need to be. Sing a song, sing it loud at the top of your lungs, ahead of the crowd. And if you're out of key, it don't matter to the man that you need to be. Open up your heart, set the pain free. Thank you very much, and thank you once again for tuning in. That was my tune, Set the Pain Free. I'm going to move on to a newer song right now. Hello, Mrs. D. Thanks for joining us tonight, and glad to have you here as well. I'm going to sing a new song for you that's going to be on my next record, which is set to be coming out hopefully late summer, early fall. I'm going to be getting a head start on the recording process, and next week, where I'm going to be taking a little time off of social media and performing and a lot of other business stuff as well. To stay focused on that, I'll be holed up in this room for a while I do that. And this is one of the new songs that I'm expecting to be on the record. This is called Heaven on Two Wheels. Straight and narrow country road, green and gravel, all that's seen. Sky of blue and homes of white, clearings few and far between. A pedal steady as a glide, a balance learned from long ago. Generations passed it down, hard and fast or soft and slow. Very few can break this seal. It's just you and this heaven on two wheels. Heaven on two wheels. Wind blows by a chiseled face, salt and pepper on your head. Young with just a touch of old, shows the life with which you led. The soulful song you carried on was only ever sung by you. The passers-by where motors run are guessing less than 62. Many passed your steady heels, but one will touch your heaven on two wheels. Your heaven on two wheels. Cell phone rings, four wheels fly past the low speed limit sign. He looks away for just a touch, and luck ain't on your side this time. A crunch of metal, skin and bone breaks the silence of your way. The dust, it settles back to earth, and your blood settles in the clay. Your soul weaves right by this field, and you climb up to heaven on two wheels. To heaven on two wheels. A broken family split for good. You gave no chance to mend your home, and Friday nights are not the same without the voice you made your own. But we remember all the times you bared your soul for us to hear, and for me you gave the world through your words and through your cheers. So let your spirit be revealed each time I ride my heaven on two wheels. 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 All right, that was Heaven on Two Wheels. That's a song I wrote about a friend of mine who was tragically killed in a cycling accident. Let me see who's here with us tonight. Hello, Jenny. Thanks very much. I'm glad you enjoyed that start. Yeah, I like starting with Set the Pain Free. I don't start my shows with that all the time, but it's good to mix it up sometimes. I'm looking into what song from the new collection that I can open up shows with, but right now it's Set the Pain Free and Wind Song are usually the ones that I start a show with. But we got more comments here. Let me see who's here. Diane is here. Hello. Great song, sad reason though. I know. They can't all be happy tunes. And thanks again, Mrs. D, for everything. And I've developed this kind of knack for writing songs that are sad but have a happy tune to it. And I always considered that one to be kind of bouncy, but not a really bouncy subject matter. The next tune I'm going to play is actually a tune by David Wilcox. I played this song. This song was the theme song for my previous live stream mini-series that I did, the Big 3-0, right around my 30th birthday. And this song is called Top of the Roller Coaster. And I recorded the playing of that song, and it's actually going to be going up on YouTube tonight, right at midnight. So if you're up, you can come visit the premiere. If you're going to be with me on Facebook, stay posted if you're going to be up at around midnight, and I can invite you out to the big premiere. I'll send you a link, and you can hear the big premiere of that song if you are willing. If you can't, that's okay. It'll be up on YouTube forever, pretty much. But anyway, this is the song in question. This is David Wilcox's Top of the Roller Coaster. Say goodbye to your 20s. Tomorrow it's a big 3-0. For my birthday present, I got a place where we can go. It's a lesson in motion to ride the wildest ride. We're gonna climb the top of the roller coaster and look down the other side. Let me ride in the front car, and you ride right behind. And I'll click my snapshot camera at exactly the right time. Shoot back over my shoulder, catch the fear no one can hide. When we tip the top of the roller coaster, and look down the other side, over the hill. When the prints come back, we can look at that unmistakable birthday fear. Like your younger days are older now, and it's all downhill from here. It was a happy birthday, you surprised us all. So take a look at this glossy picture, I framed it for your wall. It's a moment of truth, it's the top of your youth. The camera don't lie, you might be screaming, but there's a meaning in the laughter in your eyes. It seems to be saying, of course there will be fear. But this is why we stand in line. Spend that time to make that climb, to finally feel the other side. And it's all downhill from here. We're gonna climb the top of the roller coaster, look down the other side. So that was Top of the Roller Coaster by David Wilcox. That's a favorite song of mine, and I thoroughly enjoy it. But I know that the theme for that tune can be a little bit confusing for people who are over 30. And a little concerning as well, since they're trying to paint, David Wilcox is trying to paint, seems to be painting 30 years old as, quote, over the hill. And that's not true. And even if it is, there is a kind of a misconception within the song about what a roller coaster really is. and I know a little bit about them. I've ridden them. I plan on riding them more this year. And but the the anatomy of the roller coaster, it seems to be like what David Wilcox is describing as that song is the big lift and then the drop, and then the drop down. And he's taking the picture right as it's about to crest, and going over. But that's not what a roller coaster is. There's a lot more to most roller coasters after that big drop. There's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of twists and turns, a lot of flips, a lot of loop-de-loops, stuff like that. And it's an exciting ride. You go past that hill, and it's all excitement after that. So the truth is, if that's true, and you hit that crest right at 30, and you're going downhill, the rest of the ride is completely insane. It's very exciting, and it's going to try to throw you out of your seat, and you got that bar holding you in. It's an exciting ride, and the best thing that we can do is enjoy it. So here's a song that's kind of contrary to that message about not being able to enjoy it. This is a song about depression. This is called Ember. I can't sleep tonight. There's 1,000 fireflies. Tomorrow fears it might. Glowing yellow stain my eyes. It occurs to me, more so than I wish to say, the pain of which I sing, built up longer than today. There is still an ember, a flicker of a flame that made it through the worst falls, the desert storm and rain. Tomorrow I will try again, but tonight here I lay. I work through the day. In the moments I ignore, I collect my pay, but I won't return for more. With my inner strife on this filter system too, I can't live my life at a wall I can't break through. There is still an ember, a flicker of a flame that made it through the worst falls, the desert, storm, and rain. Tomorrow I will try again, but tonight here I lay. When the moon is new, or the cover clouds might stay, that's when I must escape. There's only so much I can take. There is still an ember, a flicker of a flame, made it through the worst falls, the desert, storm, and rain. Tomorrow I will try again, but tonight here I lay. But I can't move tonight. All right, so that was Ember. That's off of my most recent record called Breathe. I'm gonna do another newer song. This song is called Build This City. And I played this song a lot on previous live streams. This is about the frequent trips to New York City that I used to take pre-pandemic. And I can't wait to go back because I love it out there. I'm fortunate that I live not too far away and not too far away from public transportation that I can take out there. So here is Build This City for you. Patterson on the bread box line, he lost his home on his own dime. She rules the bright light serenade with a child at her promenade. A theater man in the tightest jeans, her husband sick in bed asleep. From the ashes of pain and pity, come together, let's build this city. Innocence with charcoal skin, his brother shot by a blue man's tin. A mother trapped in a textile mill, raised her hand for her mouths to fill. Concrete towers proud and tall, how many iron workers fall. From the ashes of pain and pity, come together, let's build this city. Solid land, planted firmly in the sand. But shots were called, our conscience hid. Wake up to see just what they did. They ripped apart the prophet's tongue, and the murderer is free to run. The gambler hits the slope in stride, climbing up to the money's high. The working man has a beggar's kiss. God knows we are better than this. So from the ashes of pain and pity, come together, let's build this city. 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 All right, so that was Build This City. Thanks again for joining me tonight. I'm glad I hope you're enjoying tonight's stream. And I will be debuting a new song in a little bit. I'm actually going to play 2 more, and then I'm going to do that tune. This is another new song. This is another one that was born out in New York City. This song is called Uptown Shell. This one will also be on the new record. Towers and streets, they never spare a passing glance at a cold, mango-bodied, threadbare rags. Calloused hands, hefty bags under bloodshot eyes. Concrete wrist, the sidewalk's my bed tonight, so be polite. I am an uptown shell, no place to rest my head upon. I am an uptown shell. Everything I had is gone, 'cause even the foxes at their dens and the birds of the air have nests. But there is no place to rest for an uptown shell. Day after day, held by the poison in my hand, stumbling through, hold down a job as long as I can. The choices I made leave me searching for reason and rhyme. Where it went wrong, I wonder as I bide my time. It's all that's mine. I am an uptown shell, no place to rest my head upon. I am an uptown shell. Everything I had is gone, 'cause even the foxes have their dens and the birds of the air have nests. But there is no place to rest for an uptown shell. Though I'm drunk and I can't pay, I still have hope it can get better someday. Buildings shine in the heat of the sun. If you survive the day, you have won. I have an uptown shell, no place Uptown Shell. No place for an Uptown Shell. All right, thanks again. That was Uptown Shell. I'm glad you guys could join us today. Hello, Joe, coming to us from Texas. Oh boy. Well, I hope you're holding up okay. You lived in New York for quite a long time. I'm sure I'm sure what you're experiencing out there is not terribly new, but I know it's pretty bad down there. Half an inch of snow in Texas is like a foot of snow here. Texas never really had the infrastructure to deal with something like that. Never really needed to until now. I know that. But I hope you and Laura are doing well, staying warm. I have a lot to say about what's going on in Texas, but now is not the time. I usually don't talk politics on this stream unless I have something prepared. But regardless, I'm going to keep the show moving with a song about a different city, a city that I've actually never set foot in, but as Richard Shindell once said, my life is pretty dull. I like to make things up. This is actually about a specific event that happened in this city. This is called Baltimore. The TV shows you an illusion. There's a darker side of town. They tremble at the thought of being next in line as the higher powers pound. Lucky ones sweat out the city jail. The others blaze a rosewood brown and blood red trail. Baltimore, children crying. Baltimore, can you hear the people singing? Let the revolution pass through Baltimore. The J-Hill van skids through these poor man's streets. Just let him have their fun. His hands are tied, his body's loose against this floor and walls. That'll teach him not to run. Head to Great Bar and he's gone. Blue skies turn to gray as his soul passes on. Baltimore, children crying. Baltimore, can you hear the people singing? Let the revolution pass through Baltimore. As martyrs leave their sidewalks, wounded and stained, it's up to us to summon down the cleansing rain. Names are stapled to our chest. Won't stop till they can rest. Baltimore, can you hear children crying? Baltimore, can you hear the people singing? Baltimore, can you hear your country crying? Baltimore, passed through Baltimore. Revolution passed through Baltimore. All right, thanks again. That was Baltimore, and I apologize for the distortion that you're hearing on my guitar, this guitar in particular. It means that the pickup inside it needs a new battery. So I need to do that soon. But luckily I don't have to, I'm not planning any streams for the rest of the month. As, again, I take some time to myself and to start the recording process for the record. I'll be away for a couple days as I really dig down and start working on it. But for now, I'm going to do a brand new song that that I'm in the process of writing. The song is called Ashes. And it's so new that it's not going to be going on this record. It'll probably go on the next one, but we'll see how that goes. I mentioned earlier in the show that I have a habit of writing sad songs that sound really happy. This is not that case. This is a sad song that actually sounds sad. I watched as her car drove away through the rain and clouds of gray. And as her taillights left my sight, I felt the sting of a lonely night. I broke this home that we dreamed. The foundation crumbles at the seams. The windows slide up, then open wide. Blows the frigid winter air inside. These ashes, black and dry, taint my wings so I can't fly. This confession, canned and old, can never soothe my broken soul. I try to sleep though she's not there, but the bed is cold as is the midnight air. I force my eyes closed though all alone, but the army stalls this weak and tattered home. And as the tears flow from my eyes, my big mistakes repeat through trembling sighs. And when the morning comes and sunlight grows, my eyes grow red and my head hangs low. These ashes, black and dry, taint my wings so I can't fly. This confession, canned and old, can never soothe my broken soul. I know outside the sun shines bright, and it can break this endless night. But the bitter cold keeps me inside, wrapped around my shame and pride. These ashes, black and dry, taint my wings so I can't fly. This confession, canned and old, can never soothe my broken soul. So that was the new song Ashes, and that's actually going to be the last time I play that song for a while. First and last in a while. I'm going to be putting that in the putting that up on the shelf for a little while, let it sit and grow wings of its own, pretty much, and keeping and kind of keep it up there, let it grow a little bit, and come back to it at a point when I'm ready to bring it out again. Probably once the new record is ready to go in again. Hello, Keith. Thanks very much for joining us today, having our dinner outside and watching you. That's great, man. Thanks very much. We're experiencing some snow right now. It's been flurrying for most of the day, and of course, Joe is coming to us from Texas, and we all know how that's going. And thank you very much, Diane, for the compliment. I'm glad you enjoyed the song. I'm going to keep the music going now with a new song that will be on the new record. This is called Orlando. And by the way, speaking of the previous song, Ashes, if you're a member on Patreon, my Patreon page is up here, of course, patreon.com/Kyle Hincherik, in case you're not a member. In a couple days, that recording of Ashes that we just did will be available on a special Patreon-exclusive YouTube playlist that I have over there, as well as an MP3 download for you to be able to, guitar distortion and all. So if you're a member, you can look forward to that probably by Sunday, I'm guessing. And if you're not a member and you would like it, then you can become one over here for as little as $1 a month and as high as $20, depending on what you want out of your... What did Keith just say? Our daughter just escaped Austin, Texas by car and arrived here safe and sound yesterday. Good for her. Good for her. That's very good. She's very fortunate to be able to make it through that and doesn't have to deal with all that. But in the meantime, we're going to keep the music going. I got 4 more songs planned. I think I'm going to play all 4. So this is Orlando. This is going to be on the next record. My name is Orlando, I'm living on death row. This place is a steady flow of rain. If you can see me through, I'm writing this for you, so that I will not just die in vain. So I am a killer and once was a dealer, and there sits a lot of us in here. They threw us away when our guilt it was proven, and now we await our fates with fear. Can anybody hear me? Is anybody listening? Will I be gone once this goes out? Will God ever forgive me? They'll kill me for the things I've done, despite my sorrow, prayers and shouts. A sliver of sunlight will shine like a spotlight when we stand together in our place. We're praising our children, we mourn our ambitions as we paint the smiles upon our face. So God is a presence I feel in my senses whenever the silence rears his head. I ask for forgiveness from all I have wronged, as I fear that he'll simply strike me dead. Can anybody hear me? Is anybody listening? Will I be gone once this goes out? Will God ever forgive me? They'll kill me for the things I've done, despite my sorrow, prayers and shouts. For 20 years they did suspend, but now they're primed to kill again. They stand and scoff at my despair. I will cry, mercy please. I'll beg until I'm on my knees, but they won't listen, they won't care. Can anybody hear me? Is anybody listening? Will I be gone once this goes out? Will God ever forgive me? They'll kill me for the things I've done, despite my sorrow, prayers and shouts. My name is Orlando, I'm living on death row. This place is a steady flow of rain. If you can see me through, I'm writing this for you, so that I will not just die in vain. All right, so that was Orlando. And again, I'm hoping for the new album to be released around late summer, early fall. We'll see how the recording process goes. I'll be getting a kickstart on it next week. The album will be entirely self-produced. I'll be making it right here in my home studio. We'll see how that process goes. What was that? We got a comment on YouTube from somebody listening in 23 degrees Vermont. Good songs. Thank you, David. And thanks again, Mrs. D. I'm glad you enjoyed the tune. But let me try to see. Do I have my phone on me? No, I don't. Shoot. I want to see how cold it is. Cold it is here in New York. It's probably, if it's not 23, it's probably somewhere around there. I'm guessing. It is snowing, it is flurrying, it's been all day. We're going to keep the music rolling right along with a song off my first record. This is called Lucky Man. A white wedding dress all beauty and no mess, says the magic words. She takes you by the hand, there's joy in her eyes again as she looks into yours. From a distance I can see, though I wish the man was me, but you're the lucky man that you can call her yours. You're the lucky man to carry her through the door. You're the lucky man to have the love I wish I could possess. I do confess, but you're the lucky man. Long ago, so it seems, she was the woman of my dreams, beautiful and kind. My dreams were wasted in the end. We never became more than friends, didn't have the guts to try. So fate never gave me a chance. So with you tonight she'll dance, 'cause you're the lucky man to glide her across the floor. You're the lucky man to kiss her in the morning. You're the lucky man to tell her that you love her every day. Or so I pray, 'cause you're the lucky man. When you kiss your bride, the puzzle pieces fall into place. But before you can turn around, I've already left the church with a smile on my face. You're the lucky man, I won't disturb your home. You're the lucky man, I'll be okay on my own. You're the lucky man, just treat her right and tell her how you feel, 'cause this is real. You're the lucky man that you can call her yours. You're the lucky man carry her through the door. You're the lucky man to have the love I wish I could possess. I do confess, but you're the lucky man. You're the lucky man. All right, thanks again. That was Lucky Man off of my first record, Before and After. And my mother just commented on Facebook, said it's 21 degrees here in Warwick, New York. So David, who's joining us from YouTube, joining us in 23, we got 2 degrees colder than you, man. But nonetheless, you know, the world is very wintry right now, and we got to make sure that we're all in it together. You know, from Vermont all the way up to Maine, all the way down to Texas, obviously. So let's all stay warm together, all right? I got 2 more songs for you, then we're going to call it a night. Thanks again for joining us. This first song is called Fixin' for a Broken Heart. Fixing for a broken heart. Broken promises will crumble into dust. I see that he lights your spark, but you're fixing for a broken heart. Walking down the street, bent in his sway, sweet nothings in your ear, and you'll follow everywhere he'll lead. Listening to him, try to convey. He says everything you want, but does he give you everything you need? You're fixing for a broken heart. Broken promises will crumble into dust. I can see that he lights your spark, but you're fixing for a broken heart. You're sailing towards a perfect storm, the kind of wind that would blow your dreams away. Empty words sound nice for a start, but you're fixing for a broken heart. Money, comfort, glory, acclaim, but there's more to life than being just another rich man's bride. A pawn on the board of his power game, just a passenger on a twisted roller coaster ride. You're fixing for a broken heart. Broken promises will crumble into dust. I can see that he lights your spark, but you're fixing for a broken heart. You're sailing towards a perfect storm, the kind of wind that will blow your dreams away. Empty words sound nice for a start, but you're fixing for a broken heart. Do you know what you get between these old forgotten lines? Are you sure it's the truth? 'Cause the truth hurts sometimes. You're fixing for a broken heart. Broken promises will crumble into dust. I can see that he lights your spark, but you're fixing for a broken heart. You're sailing towards a perfect storm, the kind of wind that will blow your dreams away. Empty words sound nice for a start, but you're fixing for a broken heart. Yeah, you're fixing for a broken heart. Come on, let me fix your broken heart. All right, one more time. Thanks again very, very much. In case you're new here and have never joined us before, thank you very much for joining us. My name is Kyle Hancherek. I do these live streams on a decently regular basis. I used to do them weekly, but decided to slow down a little bit for 2021. If you're interested in providing any financial support that you can go up to my Patreon page here, patreon.com/Kyle Hancherek. I offer special offers for your membership. We start at $1 a month and go up to $20, if that so floats your boat. If you want to leave a one-time tip for tonight's show, you can leave it down on my PayPal here, paypal.me/Kyle Hancherek. Anything that you can give is appreciated. If you can't, that's okay. I know we're in tough times right now. But thanks very much for tuning in. I have 2 albums that are available for streaming on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your music from. And I have a 3rd one that I'm just about to start work on. So thanks again for joining us. My last song is going to be off my most recent record. Of course, it is How You Say Goodbye. The bases are loaded, bow down to the floor. A single shot on this green plot is all I'm asking for. September is faded, no room for wanting more. My sad goodbye that's spoken through this stadium ensures. The temple is floating, the cheers sound much too good. The backyard sales of tallest tales is far too understood. I'm taking my chances with a slightly crooked grin and a fire in my eyes in a timely telling sin. If the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, swinging the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. And that, my friends, is how you say goodbye. So many moments, but none to save the day. I never had that chance, but that's the price I had to pay. But now I am grounded. The fans ignite the flame, and the lightning says straight road ahead to glory and to fame. When the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, swinging the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, this face looks better than a morning glory bloom, but I've struck out way more times you can fit in this old room. But as I turn to leave, I'll find a strength I'll never tell. So I'm climbing up and down escalator for one last kiss farewell. And the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, swinging the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. And that, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, and that, my friends, is how I said goodbye. Thanks again, everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight. It was a good night. This is my last live stream for the month of February. I'll be back here again on March 2nd at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for the next live stream. So mark your calendars. And after that, it'll be March 13th when I'll be back here. So thanks again for joining us tonight. Let me get over there so I can thank people. Thanks everybody for those of you who commented, those of you who just joined for the heck of it. Thank you to Diane, Mrs. D, Joe Aiken, and thanks to Linda, my mother. Thank you to Ginny, Keith, and David joining us from Vermont. It was great hanging out with you guys. My cousin Kimmy is with us tonight. Thanks very much for joining us, Kimmy. Glad your Wi-Fi is working. Thanks, everybody, for those of you who joined us tonight. And I hope I can see you again soon. Again, my next stream is going to be March 2nd. And then after that, it's going to be March 13th, when we'll be back here again with some more live music for you. So thanks very much for joining us. Hope you enjoyed your time. Stay warm, keep Texas in your prayers, and we will see you next time. Peace and love, you guys.